Hello, hello.
Hi guys.
Hi, Doug. Hey, Cindy. Hey, mean one. Hey, lurkers. Found a silver dime and a corn star. Nice. It's always nice to find silver. How is everybody? How you heading? Gotta get that light blood going, you know? So apologies for the late start. We woke up late. Yeah, you mentioned that before. It sucks that you have to go through that. I've been through that, so I know how much it sucks. Just checking in on something real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay. Ooh, gotta get my macro. Yeah, Angela had the same problem yesterday. She just had no energy at all. We're getting into those deep summer temperatures now. It was like 108, 109, something like that yesterday. I think the real feel was like 112. Heat takes it out of you, for sure. All right, I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes, let people filter in. Got a couple of things to cover before we get started. You're still good for a higher ceiling? Yeah, as long as you pay, I don't care. You can rack up a tab of $2,000 as long as you pay up. I've done that before. You've been around long enough. All right, so I apologize for not doing my first episode of my new show on Saturday like planned. I ended up with a photo shoot I had to do, so that threw my plans off. I am pretty much booked up this week, so I will let you guys know when the new date for the premiere of my new show is going to be as soon as I know. But it is coming. I promise. I already know pretty much what all of it's going to be, so it is coming. Just want to let you guys know, like, I didn't forget about it. I didn't cancel it. I had a photo shoot I had to do. It was last minute. These things happen. Also, for next week's sale is going to be on Thursday. This is because next Tuesday is 4th of July. And I am not going to try and compete with fireworks and barbecues and all that fun stuff. So next week we'll be on July 6th, Thursday, same start time. So I just want to make sure to let everybody know that. All right, and tonight is your last chance to get the, if you haven't already, to get your name into the next monthly giveaway. And if we should happen to sell out tonight, I'll give away some really nice stuff on top of that. So there will be 2 giveaways next week, not just one. If we actually get a sellout tonight. And of course, as always, the sellout will be for only the people that purchase stuff at that sale. And then the monthly will be, of course, for anybody through the month. Yeah, I'll still put the pre-sale list out at around the same time. So it's not always on the weekend. It's just lately I've been so busy it tends to go out on the weekend. I don't like having it wait till Sunday. I prefer when I can have it out by like Friday. But yeah, it'll still be going out same time. It's just due to 4th of July is why we're doing the sale next week on Thursday. So everything else will be the same. Hey, MJ. Hey, Philip. I'm going to get my beginning stuff out the way. For anybody new, payments made via PayPal. Use cheapskatecoins@gmail.com and use goods and services only, please. We also have Cash App using the same email, cheapskatecoins@gmail.com. If you use Cash App, it will say Louis Kachera. That's me. You are in the right place. Shipping is $6 to $23. $6 being the small purple bubble mailers, $23 being a large flat rate box. We do hold your packages if you request us to do so. So if you want your package held to maximize your shipping, please email us and say, hold my package, because if you say it in chat and we don't get a chance to make a note of it and we forget, that's why we tell you to email. Also, if you want your package sent registered, there is an additional $35 charge on top of the standard shipping charge. Registered packages are the only way you can insure coins through the mail. So if you want it registered, make sure you let us know. Send my package registered. If you're new, you are able to get stuff tonight. Hey, Westside, you just have to send us an email by the end of the night. The email has to have your shipping info, personal info, your channel name, which payment method you're going to use, and what email you use for that payment method for invoicing purposes. If we don't get that email by the end of the night, you will not get anything, and we never send anything without payment. Here's our Facebook link. If you're on Facebook, go give us a follow. As always, today's lot list is on there and is the top post. We do post our lot lists on there every day we have a sale. So if you're on Facebook and you're following us, you can go and check out the lot list and see what we got going on. We do also have an mailing list. If you want to be on the mailing list, send us an email. Again, cheapskatecoins@gmail.com, and say, add me to the mailing list. If you're on the mailing list, you will get the lot list a few days before every sale, and as soon as the lot list hits your email, you have the ability to pre-purchase items. Keep in mind, it is first come, first serve, just like our sales, so if you see something, make sure you jump on it. Don't wait. Just keep in mind, pre-purchases do have to be paid for by the evening before the sale the list is for, unless you make arrangements for us first, as we are always willing to work with you guys. We know people have paydays land weird, fixed incomes, all that kind of thing. Just let us know ahead of time. Say, hey, I can pay you on this date, and here's the things I want, and we'll say, okay. Excuse me. And then, of course, when you look at our Facebook and you see the lot list on there, the day of the sale, everything that went in pre-sale is removed from the list. So what is on the list when we post it on Facebook, that is what is available. Alrighty. I need a drink real quick and then we'll get this thing going. So those of you that have been around a while and been on the mailing list for a while, might have noticed something slightly different with this week's sale. There's no banknotes on it. We're running out. So until we can get some good banknotes in again, then banknotes on the list are going to be a little bit hit and miss. Because they're, you know, a lot of you guys already have a lot of the stuff that, you know, it's easy to get. So if getting some of the harder to get stuff takes longer. So, all right, we are starting off tonight with tokens and medallions. These are not bundles like we usually do with tokens. These are actually just individual high-end tokens. And they're oldies. Very oldies. Some of these you'll understand if you know your history. All right, so the first one is from the 1850s. And this is a Louis Kossuth Washington of Hungary token. Ooh, let's get some focus going on. Hey, there we go. Now it's not a big blurry blob. And this one's going for $10. It's 170 years old. From Hungary. A very cool piece for those of you that like to collect tokens, especially the older, harder to get ones. Anybody? $10. I can go 8 on it hidden. Going to hidden for $8. Congrats, sir. Next up is a 1794 J.H. Took treason trial token from Britain in AU. So this was a huge trial back in the day. And they had, it was basically a giant public spectacle, and people could get these tokens if they attended the trial. This one's going for $60. These things go for far, far, far more online. For higher grades. Anybody? All right, moving on. All right, this next one is a very cool piece for anybody who likes to collect this kind of stuff. This is a 1773 Lord Camden British Historical Museum token. The code on it is BHM-176. It is a BU. Hey, Rivendell. It is BU and it is $80. So BHM, of course, being, you know, the British Historical Museum. So that is their catalog code for this particular item. Top grades, these things can go for $300 to $400. Anybody? Tell you what, anybody wants both? God. Learn how to type. This is my absolute lowest price I can go on these without losing money. And it knocks $30 off the top. If anybody wants both, I'll do both for $110. I'll drop them to $55 each. And MJ is taking that deal. Congrats, sir. Some awesome pieces of history you just added to your collection, sir.
Congrats, MJ. And your package has not gone out yet.
Yeah, we were not able to do any shipping last week, so all the stuff that was supposed to go out last week is going out this week. Last week was way too busy, and we just did not have time to get to half the stuff we wanted to.
Is Paul here?
Probably not. He usually doesn't make it to streams. Alright, next up. Some of you guys have been liking these, and I have dropped the price on some of these. So I'll give you a chance to pick up more of them if you want. Alright, these are those gigantic bronze medallions we've been doing lately.
I don't know if they're in order or not.
They are. I have the little numbers on them. So, this one, I have dropped this one to $5 this week. Nothing on the back. The gunky stuff on there is nothing a little bronze cleaner won't take care of. Anybody on this one? I don't want to try and say all of these words because I know I will butcher it. But you got your date in the Roman numerals. Hey, Richard. Hey, you never emailed us. Are you back home? Your package has been sitting here waiting for you to email us with all of your slabs. Actually told Angela, I think it was yesterday. I was like, yeah, if he's not at the sale so I can ask him, I gotta email him. Yeah, like I said, nothing a little bronze cleaner won't take care of on the little bit of white there. Leaving tomorrow? Okay. So go ahead and ship. So you'll be back by the time, and that's your normal address now, right? All right, moving on. All right, awesome.
So, return on the board. Ship.
Yep. All right, next up. All right, this is that Uber one that we had a few weeks ago. I lowered the price on it some. I shouldn't have, but I did. So this is from 1974. It is the JKAC 118 Pewter George Washington Special Strike Medallion. These auction records on PCGS for this exact medallion are between $840 and $1,920. And I will actually show you that so that you don't think I'm just trying to blow some sunshine up your you-know-what. Load. There you go, 1974 JKAC 118 Pewter George Washington Special Strike. Auction record $1,920 at a Stack Bowers auction. And then you can see Mint State 62 auction record. That was March of this year at Stacks Bowers, $900. Mint State 64, one went in June of 2020 at Stacks Bowers, $1,920. That's the record. Mint State 66. So there you go. Any takers on this one? I do have a little wiggle room on this one if anybody wants to make an offer. And if anybody's wondering why, if it's worth that much, I haven't just sent it in to get it graded and sent it to Stacks Bowers. It's because most of the time they require like a minimum of $5,000 worth of stuff, or they won't work with you. And I don't have that much that I would want to send. All right, last call if anybody wants to make an offer. Plus, which eventually, if nobody buys it, I think I might actually just hang on to it. Just so I can say I have it. Alright, moving on. Alright, and the rest of these for today, I have dropped the prices on all of these. These all were between $6 and $10 before. Most of them were like around $8. I dropped them all to $5 for tonight. So the next one is the 1962 Dodgers Stadium. The Los Angeles Dodgers. Going for $5. From what I understand, I guess that stadium is like not even around anymore or not used anymore. And this one's going to Doug. But that's yes. But what's on second? You have a friend that's a Dodgers fan? Oh, they'll love that then. Alright, next up, Dag Hammer Scold. Large bronze high relief for $5. And the tickers.
But
What?
what's this screen look like with that?
Because it hasn't caught up yet. But I'm on the right screen.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Alright, moving on. Next up is the 1971 Japan High Relief Medallion. The lower price tonight of $5. This is the one that's got the prints of all the old Japanese stamps. The year is right there. You on this particular one, you would read it from this side to this side. So you have that's the era, that's the date, and that's the year mark. If the year mark was over here and this was over here, then you would read it this way. Very cool piece for anybody who likes to collect Japanese stuff.
And Doug.
Going to Doug.
That's Doug.
Next up is from 1974, the Springfield, Missouri Callaway Clinic 50-year anniversary.
That actually looks pretty cool. With the snake.
And again, going for $5. If you know anybody in the medical service, they might like this one. As a little cool collectible.
Last call.
All right, moving on. Next up, from 1972, this is the Boston Globe 100-year anniversary. High relief large bronze. And again, on this one, I dropped the price this week to $5.
Camera needs to go up a little bit to capture all of it. 'Cause it's a big medallion and heavy.
Very cool design.
Yeah. I think that's supposed to be like a Pegasus or something.
Probably. Yeah, probably. And the Boston Globe, for anybody who doesn't know, they have the giant globe on top of the building. That's actually where they got the inspiration for the Daily Planet for Superman, having the big globe on top of the building. If you didn't know, that's where they got it. And in fact, a lot of the shots in Superman and Smallville and all of those that they show the globe turning is actually that was shot at the Boston Globe. All right, moving on. So little DC history for you there too. Next up, 1951 Northwestern University 100-year anniversary. Again, going for $5. All right, moving on. To 1931, Potomac Insurance 100-year anniversary, Andrew Jackson, large bronze, high relief. This is a oldie.
And he looks old.
He looks old in basically every photo he's ever in.
Right.
Don't think it goes away yet.
I'm not.
Moving on. Last of these is a Pierce Life Insurance Los Angeles. And again, going for $5. It's got the cool doves design on the back. All right, tell you what, for anybody that wants to take a chance and help with the sellout, I will do all 8 remaining medallions, including the one that we showed you guys, that Pewter George Washington that lists for anywhere from $800 to $1,900. I'll do all 8 for $100. Tonight only. That means you're basically getting a screaming deal on the George Washington one, and you're getting the rest for free. And MJ is taking that deal. He's like, okay, MJ. Well, I'm not dumb. I'm taking that. Okay, so So I'd make that one 65. Just for...
Hi, Sandigger.
Easily setting up the math. Hey, Sandigger. Alrighty.
I already saw it over there.
Oh. Alright, next up, we got some oldies for the coinage. So this next item up is the 1811 1 penny Newark, Hampshire, Newark Castle. It's an extremely fine and going for $60.
It's technically a token, but meh.
Yeah, for 1 penny.
Yep.
It's a Condor token. Anybody?
Last call.
All right, moving on. And the next one of these, this one is a... Oh, this one is a much harder one to find. This is 1874, 1 penny, New Zealand. United Service Hotel, extremely fine for $80. Auckland, New Zealand. Anybody? Tell you what, anybody wants both of these, I'll do it for $120. That knocks $20 off the top. The Newark, Hampshire, and the New Zealand.
Last call.
Man, nobody. All right, moving on. All right, next up, this next group of coins are just some, these are more modern coins from around the world that are just some of the better coins. Here we got 1948, 20 cents from Malaya in BU. And you see on list on this one is $12. We are doing it for $6. Going to hit in. Congrats, sir. All right, next one. I wasn't actually sure even what to price this one at, so you guys might be getting a huge steal here. This is a 1988 500 Lyre, bimetal Italy, improperly sized central planchet in AU for $5. And this one's going to Doug.
Congrats, Doug.
And Doug, if you look these up and you look at what the center is supposed to look like, you will see the differences very clearly.
Next up, we're going to Japan.
Yep. Next up is a 1959 50 yen from Japan. Gleeman BU.
It is very, very shiny.
NGC list is $12. We're doing it for $6. And honestly, this is probably listed higher than $12. But I just went off of the Mint State 63. I couldn't see this thing getting under that for sure.
And going to Doug. Congrats, Doug.
Congrats, Doug. All right, the Bulgaria went in pre-sale.
So we're on to Portugal.
1972 10 Escudos BU. NGC list is $6. We're doing it for 3. Awesome coin for anybody who likes those boats on their coins. Anybody $3? Going to Trent. Hey, Trent.
Hi, Trent. Congrats.
Right. Next up is 1955 100 francs from France BU. NGC list is $6. We are doing it for 3.
We have 2.
And we do have 2 of these available. There's number 1. Here is a number 2. $3 each. There you go, so you can see both sides at the same time.
Yep. Anyone?
All right, moving on. To the 1954 100 francs. NGC list on this one in BU, $10. We're doing it for 5. Tell you what, anybody wants a 54 and a 55? I'll do that for a flat $10. Saves you $3. Or no,
No.
it would be $8. So I will do it for $6. It'll save you $2. Sorry. I can math. Really, I can. So $6 for both. You get the 54 and the 55.
Last call on these.
All right, moving on. To the 1988 50 pesos from Mexico. BU NGC list $16. Doing it for 8. Aw. All right, moving on.
To Britain.
And the last of these is the 1890 halfpenny from Britain. It is in good, going for $5.
Issue date.
Do it. Anybody wants all of these? $15. That makes them $3 each straight across the board and saves you $7.
Steel's not gonna last.
There's a half penny again. And Richard's taking the deal. Congrats, sir. And don't worry, Richard, anything you grab today will fit in your packages. All right. Next up, I'm going to list all three of these at once. This is 1916, 1917, whoops. 1917 and 1919. These are full rolls of Canadian large cents. They're $35 each. Or $90 if anybody wants all three. So that drops into $30 each if you get all three.
And all.
And going to Richard. Congrats, sir. All right, next up, we got 5 of these available today. These are the mixed date Canadian small penny rolls. $5 each.
And all.
And going to Richard. Congrats, sir.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Trying to grab all of it.
You are fine. Alrighty. World Silver time.
Canada.
Yeah, we are kicking off tonight with some Canada silver. Starting off with 1942. This is 80% silver, extremely fine. Going to Doug. Congrats, sir. Next up is 1965 AU. Going for $5. Glare.
It might be easier doing
Oh.
this underneath the scope.
That's what I'm thinking. There we go.
Now it's showing it properly.
Anybody on this one? I can't see now. Thank you.
There you go.
All right, moving on. To the 1967 extremely fine for $4. This is from their centennial year, so it's got the
birdie.
The fish.
Oh, I thought it was the birdie.
No, the bird was the penny. Had the rock pigeon.
Yeah.
Just wanted the fishy. Anybody?
Where's the light not on?
It is on.
I don't see it on. I'm not. It's no light right now.
No. Oh, I put a piece of tape over it because it was annoying me. Because every time I kept doing anything with the cameras, it kept popping on, popping on, popping on. And I was like, okay, that's annoying.
Okay.
Alright, moving on. I know it probably seems silly, but it was bugging me for some reason.
Alright.
Next up is
quotas.
1962 quarter. 80% silver VF, $4.
And going to Doug.
Congrats, Doug. It's like right around melt. All right, and next up, we got 2 of these available. These are 1967s. They are both AUs and $6 each. These have the links. Anybody? All right, moving on. And the last one from Canada, 1966, 50-cent proof, 80% silver, $8. Glare. Going to Doug. Scratch Doug.
If anybody wants any of those Canadas, just let us know.
All right, next up, we got 2 coins from the Bahamas. The first one had only original mintage of 700,000. 1966, 50 cents. 80% silver AU, going for $8.
And it's glaring out the camera.
Only 700,000 of these were ever made. Figure 80% of those got melted down.
And going to Bo. Congrats, Bo.
not Bo, it's MJ.
Or
What the heck did you get Bo from MJ?
Boudreaux. The Boudreaux. Grats.
All right, then one more from Bahamas. It is the 1974 50-cent proof. 80% silver, going for $10. Somebody give the silver sturgeon a home.
Last
All right.
call. Oh. I guess
Oh, Doug came in late on that one. Congrats, Doug. All right, next up, we are going to Britain. And we're going to start with the scope on these. Kicking off Britain is 1907, 3 pence. 925 sterling silver in fine. Going for $6. King Edward. Anybody? All right, moving on. The next coin, this is one of the rarest coins I have been able to offer in a long time. This is the 1916 Proof-Like Strike 3 pence. BU. Only 1,237 of these were minted.
And it's 92.5% silver.
Yep, it is sterling silver and it is $60.
And
And going to Richard.
Congrats,
Congrats,
Richard.
sir. Part of me was hoping nobody would have bought that because then I was going to keep it. All right. Next up, 1926 3 pence. VF for $4. You are very welcome, sir. All right, moving on. 2 6-pence. 1928. Going for $3. It is in fine. So the 50% silver years. Anybody? All right, moving on. To the 1939 sixpence. This one is a VF and going for $3. $3.
All right.
Man, not much love for Britain tonight, huh? All right, moving on. Next up, we got a shilling. It is a 1944. It is an AU at $6. All right, moving on. Next up, we got one florin. $19.29, 50% silver, VF, $8. Excuse me. Didn't mean to cough in your ear there. All right, moving on. And the last Britain is a 1933 half crown. 50% silver, VF, $10. These half crowns are starting to get harder to come by. And this one's going to Trent. Congrats, sir.
If anybody else wants any of the brands, just let us know.
All right, next up, we have one coin coming from Portugal tonight. It is the 1942 2.5 escudos, 65% silver in fine, $3. Going to Doug.
Congrats, Doug.
Next up, we are going to Sweden for 2 coins. First one is a 1949 1 krona. 40% silver and fine for $6. Anybody? All right. Next up is a 1954 1 krona, 40% silver BU, going for $12.
That is a gleaming beauty.
If anybody wants both, I'll do both for $14. It knocks $4 off the top. Just say bin both.
Alright. Guess no one wants it. It's a good deal.
All right, moving on. All right, next up, we are going to Cuba. Anybody who buys these, it will not say Cuba on your invoice. It will just say a world coin, or it'll just say the 20 centavos or whatever, you know, the coin happens to be. But the word Cuba will not be on the invoice because PayPal likes to flag those.
Yeah.
But this next coin, this is our showcase coin.
Well, one of them, because there was one that was 150.
Okay, one of our showcase coins. Our other showcase coin. This is the 1920 20 centavos. 90% silver BU. NGC list on this one is $200. We are doing it for $120.
Hi, monkey.
Hey, monkey.
It is a gleaming beauty, and that's upside down.
Oops.
There you go. And it even has 90% right over there.
We're starting to get that dark silver toning, which is pretty cool. Trying to show the luster on the camera, but it's not wanting to get it very well.
It is definitely a beauty.
$80 off list. I do have a little bit of wiggle room on this one if anybody wants to make an offer.
Alright. I guess no one wants it. Bye-bye, coin.
Right, and then our other cubic coin is 1948, 20 centavos, also BU. This one's going for 20. And this one's going to Trent.
Congrats, Trent.
Go to your small break.
You can go first.
All right. Next up is 1944 USA Philippines. 10 centavos. 75% silver VF going for $4. These are what are known for anybody who's never seen these. These are known as the lost American coins. This is from when we owned the Philippines. So the D is, of course, the Denver Mint.
And it's on right before the date. On the left side. There we go.
All right, and then we've also got the 44D 20 centavo. This one's in a fine for $3. If anybody wants both of these, I'll do both for $6. Save you $1.
Type it in.
Anybody?
Alright. I guess not.
All right, moving on. I'll do these real quick. All right, next up, we got a couple of Silver War tokens. Still available. Few of them went in pre-sale. So the first one that's still available is the 1863 C.G. Bruce War Claim Agent. This is the one of them that has the Indian head from the Indian head scent design on it. This one is in an AU for $60.
It's upside down. There you go.
Oh, I'm on the wrong camera. There we go.
There you go.
How about now? My bad. It's invisible. Had it under the wrong camera.
Last call for this.
I do have some wiggle room on this one if anybody wants to make an offer on it.
Alright. I guess we'll move on.
Alright. Moving on. Alright, we've had a couple of these recently, and they keep going quick. I'm amazed this one made it through pre-sale, honestly. This is one of the 1863 Army and Navies. This one's in a VF for 25 bucks. And I don't know what the flip orientation on these is normally, but this one is it's like offset. And I think that might actually be a misalignment. Because if you just flip it straight over,
That's sideways.
it's sideways. And I'm pretty sure the last few of these I had did not do that. I think they were just a standard flip, and it was correct. Anybody?
Going
No one
on
to MJ. Congrats,
Congrats.
sir. Alright, these next two, these are what were referred to as hard times tokens.
They're over there.
And the first one of these
The right camera.
is the 1837 EF Sis & Co. It is from Portsmouth, New Hampshire. It's extremely fine and going for 40 bucks. So these were actually used as currency at the time. Anybody? All right, moving on. And the other one is the 1899 home of the Philadelphia Record, birthplace of the Declaration of Independence. And this one's actually a medallion. But this one is well over 100 years old and going for 50 bucks. And here's one of my crazy deals for tonight. If anybody wants both of these, would have been 90 bucks. $60 if anybody wants both. $30 off. Makes them a flat $30 each. There's two very, very cool pieces of U.S. history. Both from the 1800s. And MJ is taking that deal. Grat, sir. All right, awesome. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. Angela's going to jump in the hot seat for a few minutes, and she's going to get you guys going on American coins. I will be right back.
Alrighty, guys. Hi. Alright, we are starting off with $19.89 prestige proof set, still in the box, going for $30. And the dollar on this is 90% silver. Here's the certificate of authenticity. And it says Congressional silver dollar and half dollar. And there is those. And there are those. Composition is right there. Still in its pretty case. Here is the dollar. There are those. The nickel and the quarter. And the dime and the penny. And then the half dollars. And then I'll show you the other sides. There's the half dollars. Beautiful coins. The nickel and the dime. Or the penny and dime. Nickel and half dollar or quarter. And then the dollar. Anyone? And going to Richard. Congrats, Richard. You will be happy with that. Let me put it over by your stuff. Alrighty. The next two items on the list are complete albums. And they're both going for $8. And it's the 1941 to 1974 Lincoln Sent H.E. Harris Company Trifold album. It's complete. And do you want one or both? Because there's two of them. Because if you don't want both, then Doug gets one. Richard, are you gonna allow Doug to have one? Okay, he wants both. Sorry, Doug. Hi, Bo. Alright, next up, we are on a 3-center. It's 1868. 3-cent nickel and good. Grats, sir. For Doug. Alrighty. Next up, we have 2005 Westward Journey 6 nickel set.
It's the most popular year of the Westward Journey series because it's got the buffalo.
Going for $6 in the holder. And in the box.
And the Philly and Denver on those are the satins.
And it gives you the certificate of authenticity. It says in here what they are. And here are your coins. Here are the fronts. And here are the backs.
So you're getting the satin Phillies, the satin Denvers, and the proofs.
And going to Richard. Congrats, Richard. Alrighty. We are moving on to quarters, and Lewis is taking back over. As soon as I put Richard's name in. Bye. I'll be back. I'll still be here. but not on screen. Okay, I am going and smoking.
Okay.
Real quick.
All right, told you guys these things were coming soon. We're kicking them off this week. All right, so I'm going to link all of these like I always do. These are the 2010 America the Beautiful Silver Proofs. So we got Mount Hood. Yosemite. Yellowstone. Grand Canyon. Hot Springs. So you got, this is the entire first year set of these. $12 individually. Or $50 if you want to buy the full year. That saves you $10. These are all 90% silver proof deep cameos. There's your Hot Springs, Grand Canyon, Yellowstone, and this set is going to Richard Gratzer, Yosemite, and Mount Hood. Excuse me. All right, so switch these all to $10 each since you got the whole year. All right, and then next up is the 2011s. Gettysburg. Olympic. Vicksburg. Glacier. And Chickasaw, and again, or you can get $50 for the whole set, which saves you $10. 90% silver, proof deep cameos. There's the Chickasaw. And again, this set's going to Richard Gratzer. Vicksburg. Olympic. And Gettysburg. All right. Next up, Silva Kennedys. Kicking off with the 40%ers. We got the 65. 66. 67. 68 Denver, and 69 Denver. So there's $6 each, or if you want all five, $25 if you want all five. Saves you $5. They're all BUs, 40% silver. And Doug's taking the deal. Gratzer. Oh, it's got some cool coloring on it. All right, last 5 lots. All right, first one up, we've got 3 available. $1992, the very first year they produced silver proofs. These are all 90% silver proof deep cams. And $18 each. Three available. Anybody? You guys don't realize how close to a sellout you guys are. You guys are knocking on sellout door.
Last call.
All right. And we've got the 1993. 90% silver proof decam, $18.
And 93 and 94.
Bo is taking a 93 and the 94. Congrats, Bo. All right, I'll do a little bundle deal. If anybody wants all 3 of the 92s. Oops.
It's okay.
If anybody wants all 3, I'll do all 3 for $45. That makes them $15 each. Knocks $9 off the top. And Bo's taking that deal.
Grespo. Okay, the recap.
Hang on.
After he puts Bo in.
Yeah, you guys are really close to a sellout right now. Richard, Bo way beat you. 1 second. Tell you what, Bo, since you got them all, I'll do that for you.
What?
A flat 15 across for all of the 90% Kennedys.
Okay.
All right. We got the Condor tokens. That's the Britain. And the New Zealand.
I already put them there.
And then I did a deal on these. Hey, Lady Spitfire. If anybody wanted both. Nice. I think that was it. It's 110 bucks if anybody wants both.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, because it made it 55 bucks each. So here is the British Condor token. 1811, 1 penny Newark. It's the Hampshire Newark Castle EF. And then the New Zealand 1874 1 penny United Service Hotel EF. So somebody grab these so you can get the sellout. Those are the lowest prices I could do on them and not lose money.
And then he wanted to know about Canada. Or no, Britain. It was all Britain.
Yeah, I'm looking right now. They were used as coins back in the day, Richard. In the case of these two, they were used as pennies. Doug, to answer your question, I can do 20 bucks for all the rest of the Britain silver. Which would make it hold on.
Doug says Ben.
That would knock 12 bucks off the top.
And Doug said Ben.
All right, let me figure out some math on this real quick. All right, got it. All right, for Canada, we have the 65 10-cent, the 67, and the 2 67 quarters. Yeah, all the Cheerios pennies went in pre-sale, every single one of them. If anybody wants all the leftover Canadian, I'll do it for 12 bucks. That makes them $3 each across the board. No, it's just the pennies. I didn't have $1. And Doug's taking that deal.
Congrats, Doug.
Oops. All right, Sweden's. If anybody wants both of these, I'll do both for $8. That makes them $4 each. And Doug's taking that deal. It depends on what you want for him. Bo, we can talk.
Send us an email.
All right, Cuba. This was the other.
Hoopty.
All right. This was our other showcase coin for tonight. This is that 1920 20 centavo BU. NGC list is $200. I was doing it for 120. I'll tell you what, this is the lowest I can go on it. I'll do it for 100. It's exactly 50% off list.
And going to
Going
Doug.
to Doug.
Congrats, Doug.
And then we got the 2 USA Philippines.
Just hit the arrow.
It never works. And then I did a deal on these. If anybody wanted both, I do both for $6. So it saves you $1. Nope, no banknotes tonight. We're running out. Now I want to get more of the, the regular ones that you guys have already got a bunch of. So I'll keep an eye out for some better ones. Until then, banknotes are going to be a little hit or miss on the list. I'll still burn through what's a little bit of what we have left, but that'll be about it until I can find more. Anybody on the USA Philippines? $3 each. If you get both. You guys are so close to a sellout.
You guys are 5 coins away from a sellout.
6. No, it is 5, yeah.
Ben both.
Hey, Greg.
Hi, Greg. Congrats, Greg. Now you guys are only 3 coins from a sellout.
All right, last coins of it, or the last 3 items that you guys have to make a sellout. Canadian silver's already sold. You got the AU Civil War token. I can go as low as...
You did it as a bundle.
Yeah, but we don't have it in the bundle with now. I can go as low as $45 on this one. That's the lowest price I can go on it.
It's okay. Wait. That flipped it.
Here goes a little better view.
We are scoping it.
Going to Greg for 45. Congrats, sir. Alright, that just leaves the 2 Condor tokens.
Which was 110 for both. Swap cameras.
These are the last 2 items for a sellout, guys.
And both of those were 110 each. Or 110
Oh yeah, that thing was beautiful.
for both.
It's the Britain and the New Zealand. I'll tell you what, I'll divide that deal.
You can't divide it that much.
I'll just make it a flat $55 each. So that way if somebody just wants one and somebody wants the other, you don't have to get both. $55 each. One was 80, one was 60. The New Zealand was 80, the Newark was 60. Someone bite the bullet. It's the last 2 for a sellout.
And then remember, guys, if we get a sellout, everybody that bought stuff from tonight's sale.
Yeah, that means 2 giveaways next week. The monthly one plus the one from tonight.
So you have 2 chances on winning.
All right, 60 seconds. I wouldn't be able to go that low, Richard. I'd lose money. 110 is the lowest I can do. After PayPal fees, I'll break even on them. $30 seconds.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
AG Dub. All right. You guys missed it by 2 items. So close. All right, guys. Thanks for coming out. It was 2 items away. If I'd be willing to bet if we had either Aaron or Henry on, or Ramon, they would have grabbed those 2 items. But all right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. Everybody have a great night. As always, give us a bit to get all the invoices together. We will get that out. We're going to get packages out this week, so if you got stuff tonight, make sure you get your payments in as soon as possible if you want your package to go. Everybody have an awesome night.
Bye, guys.
Oh, also just another reminder, I said this in the beginning, but I apologize that I didn't do my pilot episode of my new show this Saturday, but I had a modeling shoot popped up at the last second that I had to deal with. So I will let you guys know when the new day is going to be. I am booked up this week, so I will let you guys know.
Next week's sale.
And also, yeah, and also next week's sales on Thursday because Tuesday is the 4th of July. Doug wants to know if his package is almost full.
I don't know.
She's looking real quick.
You'd have a little bit of room.
You still got a little bit of room, Doug.
Even with everything that you got tonight. Nothing big, though.
She said nothing big would fit in it, but you would still be able to fit more like individual coins type stuff.
Yeah. So if you want it to go out, just email us and let us know.
Oh, okay.
What?
He said when he sends payment, he'll send his new address also, so I guess he moved.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely let us know what your new address is.
Yes.
That way it goes to the right place.
Yes.
But, all right, guys, everybody have a great night.